Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, everyone. And this time, we would like to show our group presentation about teaching reading. Before that, I'd like to introduce our members from Group 3. First, me and myself, Muhammad Arifin Abdullah, as a moderator in this presentation. Zara Rafida Irwan, Dinda Wahyu Chayani, Muhammad Aksan, and Krista Filia. So, the first one is introduction. Reading is a skill that must be taught and practiced systematically, according to Franklin, Rothman, and Hames. On 2007, page 522. The fact that some of the students were still lack of ability in reading English book, magazine, and newspaper because the students themselves and some others were lack of vocabulary, reading interest, habit of reading, and environment. As a provider, teacher must have more understanding and skill about the reading comprehension and also a well-prepared strategy to teach their students. Therefore, teachers have the huge role to encourage their students to develop their skill in reading comprehension. To ensure the best possible interaction between students and teachers as well as between students themselves, teacher must select and decide on a teaching strategy that is in line with the abilities, potentials, interests, talents, and requirements of individual students. The strategies in teaching reading. So the strategies are previewing, predicting, skimming, scanning, paraphrasing, and inference from context. Kidley and Kennedy on 1998 assert that a number of tactics, including previewing, predicting, skimming, and scanning, inference from context, and paraphrasing, can help students read more rapidly and successfully. So the first strategy is previewing. The purpose of previewing is to inform students about what they will read before they start reading. Teachers use the previewing approaches to interact students with the material by going over section headings, titles, and pictures captions. Students preview the book to gain a sense of what they will discover there, then try to draw connections and familiarize themselves with the material they want to study so that their understanding will be quicker and better. The next strategy will be presented by Aksan.
Predicting. Predicting is an approach that encourages students to create an opinion on the central issue that might arise in reading text based on information provided by the teacher's suggestion through reading text, such as titles, headings, pictures, and diagrams, before actually reading the text. Students can recapitulate their former knowledge and establish a reading by goal by previewing. So, predicting adalah di mana siswa diarahkan untuk membuat sebuah sugesti atau dugaan sementara sebelum betul-betul membaca teks tersebut, di mana dugaan sementara tersebut dia dapat menggali beberapa informasi dari akalnya dari hal-hal yang telah disampaikan oleh guru seperti judul dari teks yang akan dibaca, kategori dari teks yang akan dibaca, dan beberapa gambar ataupun beberapa diagram yang berhubungan dengan teks yang akan dibacakan oleh siswa tersebut. Maka dari itu, predicting sangat penting dalam mengajar membaca karena hal tersebut adalah salah satu hal yang akan mengembangkan akal dan prediksi yang dipunyai oleh siswa-siswa.
Okay, move to the next. Dinda Wahyu Chayani.
The next strategies are skimming and scanning. Maxwell, 69 cited in Diaz S. and Laguado J. 2030 in 138 defines skimming as the process of quickly gaining an understanding of the main idea or content of a selection in a written text. Students are encouraged to anticipate the text through systematic practice that improve their inference skills. Students can profit from skimming by locating the crucial words that enable them to infer the text's general meaning, which will help them read and comprehend books more rapidly. Another method is scanning, which requires reading very quickly in order to find a specific piece of knowledge in a book. Students may be asked to search for names or dates, identify the meaning of a key topic, or provide a specific amount of supporting information as part of scanning activities. Its goal is to get precise information without having to read the entire document.
Thank you, Dinda. And next, Krista.
Inference from context is a strategy to encourage the student to understand the meaning of the context and the base knowledge of the text. In train the student to inference the context, we can use 3 steps. The first one is lexical meaning or explain the function. The second one is question generation or let the student generate their question from the text, and the last one is prediction or guess let the student guess the meaning segment of the text.
And for the last one, Zara.
The final strategy is paraphrasing, in which students confirm their understanding by restating the concept and facts from the book. These techniques allow kids to learn to think strategically and independently. Paraphrase means to restate an idea presented in a text using one's own words, without copying the original wording. The primary objective of paraphrasing is to convey the same idea accurately and completely. Paraphrasing can be used as a reading strategy to assess a reader's comprehension of a text, particularly its complex information. It enables the reader to link the key points and ensure that they have grasped the text meaning correctly. Because the strategy requires students to paraphrase material they read in their own words, students are actively involved in reading rather than passively approaching text. The academic reading by Anne Hogge was used to teach students how to paraphrase. The following steps were taken to instruct them on how to read using the paraphrasing strategy. Step 1. The participants were made to do an activity from academic writing by Anne Hogge on paraphrasing. Step 2. The previous step was followed by a different activity in which the participants had to read the text and complete some incomplete passage. Step 3. After making them practice the paraphrasing strategy, the student participants were asked to design incomplete paraphrases for their reference from any of the course materials and then exchange their paraphrases with them.
Okay, that's all for our group presentations. Thanks for your attention and have a good day.